Yeah. Turn me up.
SLSportsTV.net. Sam here. Happy New Year to my viewers and listeners. Welcome to a brand new year. We have a lot of things to achieve, and thank you for sticking with us throughout 2024. And now, welcome to greater things, to 2025. Yes, we are back again with a bang, huge one, special today, and I'm fortunate, privileged, opportune to have the man who made things happen in Ohio State. I'm talking about one of the three finalists for the MAC Herman Trophy. I'm talking about the man that scored 11 goals, 11 assists for the Buckeyes. I'm talking about no other person than Michael Adedokun, the Big Ten midfield player of the year. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's a great privilege to be here. Thank you so much.
Man, great privilege. I would say I'm privileged because you agreed to appear here on a very, very short notice. And, I'm really, really grateful. I appreciate you for that short notice of this appearance. It's very, very appreciate that. I mean, this past season, first of all, I would say congratulations. He's the newest midfielder for CF Montreal, drafted 13th overall pick in the 2025 MLS Super Draft. So I would say congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I would like to give a quick introduction of myself.
Yes.
So I'm from Rua, Nigeria. So I moved down here in 2021. So just for school, and I play soccer, obviously. So then I was in dating for 2 years. So which is for me, to adapt to American system was a little bit difficult when I came to the system. So because that's my first time leaving my country to come and play in abroad. So my first year at dating wasn't the best because I played 8 games without no goal, no assist. So I was playing as a defensive mid. So, I didn't get the chance to go to attack. But second year, I was having a great season before I got injured at dating. Then I decided to transfer to Ohio State. So I transferred to Ohio State 2 years ago. And then one of the main reasons I came here is because, it's a big program. I don't leave dating because, dating, I can't achieve in dating. Or it's not I'm not a good fit for them. I'm a good fit for them because second year, I was doing really great. I just want to challenge myself, be in a better school, better conference, where I can compete and then get better as a player. That's one of the reasons I came to Ohio State. And I decided to come to Ohio State because I feel like they got everything it takes to compete, in college soccer, to be the number one in college soccer. So me, obviously, when I was coming down here to Ohio State, I have a lot of options, other big schools that want me. But I came to Ohio State because of the facility and the staff they have. So I feel like they have a lot of talented players in the team, which I believe if I work with them, we're gonna have a great success. So and then also their coach is someone is very high profile player when he was playing. So he played for Columbus Crew, obviously played in MLS. He played for Columbus Crew. So before he retired, I think in 2005. So me coming down here, I feel like, it's gonna help me to be a better player and even a better human being. Because when I visit, I think his personality is is very, very unique. So that caught my attention. And then, I don't just want to be a great soccer player. I also want to be a very good human being. So which I believe is gonna help me get better as a person. So me coming down to Ohio State, my first year with Ohio State, we struggled a lot. We played 18 games, we lost 6 games, we tied 6, and we won only 6. My first year with Ohio State, which is 2023. And then after that year, because I play in USL too, I have a great season. We lost in national semifinal. So, but me coming down here, I have the high expectation of in 2023, I'm gonna go to the draft. And then I believe if I have a great season with Ohio State, I'll get drafted. But unfortunately, our season it wasn't go the way it was planned, But later on I decided to stay, for my final year as a senior, which I'm gonna be a senior. I'm gonna be a senior after that season. Then I spoke with my coach. He's like, yeah, just keep working. He gave me some feedback on how I did during the season and stuff that I need to work on, which is one of the reasons I came here. It's gonna help me to grow. Then I think like we worked throughout the summer, throughout the spring, throughout the summer. I was training, because I didn't get to play USL 2. I was there on campus doing my internship because I have to graduate in December as well. So it's a lot. So, but
A
I have
lot
to
on
use
your plate.
so but I have to use my, the opportunity. I have to make use of the opportunity. So I was doing my internship, and then after internship, my internship is gonna end like 2 o'clock. So I leave like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll be done by 2 o'clock. Then 3 o'clock I have to go to practice, train myself just to be ready for the season. Then immediately the season started, we just started killing it. And I feel like everybody in the team are ready for that too.
Look at how when they say hard work pays, this is just example of how hard work pays, the way you're able to plan yourself going for an internship, so you can graduate. You can also go to training because you have your goals to make the MLS draft, and also to help your school for you guys have a great season. At the end of the day, you guys had a stellar season. Look at your goal tally: 11 goals, 11 assists. You took your effort and your team combined effort took the Buckeyes all the way to the last four of the NCAA Division I Soccer. And now look at your hard work pays off again. 3-man shortlist of the MAC Herman Trophy. I mean, when you look back at all this, how does it make you feel to be recognized as a finalist? And when you look at the hard work that you've put in so far.
Honestly, me, award isn't something that I, put my eyes on. So it just came to me. All the recognition that I got this year, it just came to me. Because at the beginning of the season, I have only one mindset, which is like give my 100% on the field. Because we don't have like a great season that last year, I have my mindset was that every game, after every game, if you don't get the result that we want, maybe if we lose a game, I'll just be on the field after 90 minutes. I'll take 5 minutes, cry there, and then get myself prepared for the following game. So that's my mindset. I just want to play my heart out just to help the team.
Give 101%, more than 100%.
Exactly. So if it doesn't go the way I want, I'll just beat myself up a little bit on the field and then get ready for the next game because it's a lot of games and it's a very, very short period. So me getting all the recognition this season, I would say like my teammate, they play a huge role as well because everybody are on the same page. So we want him more. Everybody want to win. Everybody want to be a champion, and then I can only give what I have. Everybody in the team are giving what they have. We don't have the same quality. And then I think my contribution to the team might be huge. So that's why I'm getting all the recognition. But, from the beginning of the season, I don't have a mindset of I want to be the midfielder of the year. I want to be the MAC Herman finalist. I just want to help my team. That's my mindset.
Now, looking at, the way you work hard, the effort, being a team player. And when you look at your humble beginning from Arewa, Nigeria, how will you say that, where you come from, how you grew up, contributed to always?
I mean,
because me too, I've been like Jao. I know how they go. You don't understand. When you look at where you're coming from, where you're coming from, other stars that have all, gone to excel in this profession. How does all that factor?
I mean, growing up, obviously my parents never wanted me to play soccer, to be honest. Yeah, so
to kind of their parents.
Yeah, so they don't see it as a job for you. Not just only me. Every kid in my community, they don't want us to play just because they see it as a waste of time. They just want me to go to school where I can get my degree. My parents actually want me to be a doctor or be a journalist.
To become a job parents.
Yeah. So they just want to see me on TV or maybe be a doctor who is gonna be treating their friend and my son is a doctor. So that's that's their own vision, But me, I think soccer is just something that makes me happy.
I see that.
I don't see myself as someone who can do office work, I don't know. I don't see myself as that kind of person who's gonna be a doctor. It's boring. Life is boring without soccer. So I would say that
I see your swag when you score goals, man. Your celebration. I see your swag when you score goals in your celebration. Like this
so
is
yeah. I think so for me it's just more than like a job. It's just like literally my life. So because when I'm playing on the field, I try to have as much fun as I can. And growing up, we play on the street. There's nothing like a coach
this
or
now.
maybe like
Should they call
before I
it
joined
German
the
post
academy.
that be?
Yeah, exactly. So we just dribble each other, scoring in one goal. So that's how it started. We play on the road, on the street, so on the main road. So where like a car will be passing, machines will be passing, like motorbike will be passing. So
And we'll have
that
like one rule, one touch, two touches.
exactly,
If you do more than if it's one touch rule, you do two touches, the same.
exactly,
But when you
exactly.
look back, all those things that we did, I play soccer like that we
Yeah.
did. Now that you're at that professional level, you guys also do that close, tap kind of game. And when you find yourself in a situation on a match day, you will see all those things will kick in, and you find yourself, man, I need to go back to the street soccer, man. Let me show these guys how we used to do it back then.
Street soccer is fun though, to be honest. It's much fun because like, then there's nothing like tactics. You just play to have fun. So if you're good, you're good. If you're not good, like, as far as you find yourself happy doing it, because like there's no coach who is gonna yell at you as at that time. So but later on, during those time I have to sneak out to go and play though. Because my mom is very strict. She never want my dad is very, very chill guy. So he doesn't really care
Dads
about
are always the chill
yeah,
type. Moms are
yeah.
always the ones that.
And my dad stays in the city. So, but my mom in my hometown, she's like, nah, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. You have to get up. So sometimes, I'm gonna help her hawk bananas, yam, fruit, different type of fruit. So because she said that as well. So she's gonna give me the goods to go and sell. So whenever I leave the house, I'm going to the field and I will drop everything at the field playing soccer. Literally after the game, everybody's gonna pack my orange banana that I'm selling, and then I have to go home with no money. So my parents is just gonna be like, "What happened?" I'll just be like, "I don't know." She's gonna whoop me.
So now, how do they feel looking at this level of success you've achieved now? Because I know a huge success is ahead of you. With the
Yeah,
level of success you've achieved now, how does she feel about it?
I mean, she's obviously I lost my mom along the line, but my
Oh,
dad is
sorry
yeah,
about that.
my dad is very, very proud of it. My sisters, everyone, they are very proud of it because at the beginning, none of them support me to play soccer. I remember one time I visited my sister in Lagos. Then every morning I have to get out. I have to get out in the morning, like 4 a.m., just to go and run. I go on a road walk. So by the time I go back, before my sister wake up, so I have to be back like 6 because my sister's gonna wake up 6 o'clock. So if I'm not at home, it's a problem for me. So because she never want me to play soccer, everybody want me to go to school, but we don't have money. So nobody want to even sponsor you to go to school, you know. So she's just like, yeah, it's a waste of time. But me, I want to stay in shape, so I have to go and run before my sister wake up. And in the evening, like when everybody goes to shop or go to work, I'll sneak out just to go and play again. So when I visit my sister in the school in the city in Lagos, so but me, one thing I think like changed my mom's mind for her to let me play soccer is because when I was in high school, I get to play Governor's Cup, which is like national tournament.
Yeah,
So
Lagos
we
State
went to
Governors Club.
yeah, yeah. So it's like a state tournament. So then we make it to final. That was the first time my mom watched me on NTA TV. That's like national television. Yeah. So she watched me on NTA TV, and then everybody that was there with my mom told me like my mom was crying when she was watching me. The fact that she denied me so many opportunities, and then I still got to that level. She was like, "Nah, maybe I've been very, very hard on him. Maybe if I give him like my support, he can make it
That he
out.
can make it.
Yeah." So because I remember my mom, she went to my school at some point like, "Hey, I don't want him to play in school in the school team." So my mom was that strict. Like, yeah, She never want me to have anything to do with soccer. She never want anything. My
And
coach
she's out there now watching
yeah, yeah. So
this stuff.
my coach in the academy as well. The first time they came to my parents to talk to my parents, like, yeah, they would like me to join their academy. My mom, they chased them away. Like, nah, he's not interested. He's not this, he's not that. But it got to some point one time, which I think like it changed both me and my parents. After they started giving me their support, because each time I sneak out to go and play, she always whoop me. And then one in the middle of the night, like around 2 a.m., my mom wake me up. She wake me up. I think like, oh, she's gonna whoop me again, because that's the way she always do. She do that every time. Then she sit me down. Then she talk to me like, hey, I want you to be successful. Beating you every time, it doesn't change anything. I keep whooping you, but you're not changing. You just want to play. You just want to play. Promise me that you will go to school, take care of your education, and I will leave you to play soccer. And I was like, yeah, I will do my best. Yeah, and then I will do my best. Then she started giving me her support. She started giving me her support. That promise of that day helped me a lot as a guy. So because looking at where I'm coming from, for me to be able to convince my parents to let me play, and the kind of like determination that I have, that I want to be successful, because hardly will you see someone who successfully like make it from my hometown. So the highest person that I can say, like, the most successful player in my hometown is Egbuna Arinze, and he play Sunshine Star. He play Nigerian Premier League, like two different teams. Yeah, so he's a big name in our community, But me, I always see myself beyond Nigeria. That's one mindset that I have, because I've seen so many players in the national team who have very similar story with me, like similar story to me, and they make it out of like their hometown, and they are playing.
That's someone like Victor Osimhen.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, I just feel like
the inspiration.
My story, my background is never an excuse for me to make it. I will do whatever it takes for me to be successful. The hard work, the determination, dedication, everything it takes, just for me to be there. And sometimes, soccer it can come with a lot of headache, Sometimes it's not going to go the way you want. But the determination that you have, like, I have to be successful. I can't fail because I don't have a lot of people behind me that support me. Sometimes if you have a lot of people that give you the support, you might take it for granted. But for me, I don't have anybody that support me at the beginning. And now it's high time for me to convince a lot of people that, this is what I'm called for. This is what God sent me to do. Then later on, I joined Academy, the International College and Sport Academy, which is Academy of Segun Odegbami. So there for a couple years, then my senior year, I got scholarship with Dayton to come to Dayton. So, it's a rough journey, but I'm grateful for where I am today. I'm grateful.
Great story from Michael Adedokun, drafted 13th overall in the 2025 MLS Super Draft, on midfielder for the Buckeyes, 11 goals, 11 assists in the NCAA Division I Soccer, and finalist in the MAC Herman Trophy, the MVP of the NCAA Division I Soccer. Let's talk about that draft night. When you had CF Montreal select Michael Adedokun from Ohio State, 13th overall, what emotions were running through you that moment?
I mean, a night before, I got a lot of call from my coach, friends, family, everybody just wishing me well. My teammates wishing me well for the draft, because like everybody they've got their eyes on the draft. Like, hey, Mike is gonna get drafted, but we don't know.
Yeah, because it's going to.
Even me, I don't know the team that is gonna pick me up. So, but I have my mindset like, whosoever pick me up, I'm going there to give my 101%, more than what I did as a Buckeye. So I want to do more. I want to keep my head to learn, But for me, I watched the top 5 draft at the beginning. So because this year they don't stream it, so you can just watch the names online. I watched the top 5 draft, which I know, like, for me, I think I'm gonna be like top 5. I watched top 5. I didn't see my name on it. I was like, okay, you know what? My roommate, everybody was watching it. We were downstairs. Everybody was watching it. Then I was like, okay, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I don't have no pressure on me. Honestly, no pressure. I just turn on my phone. I turn on my phone and I go to my room. I wanted to sleep. I was like, nah, let me play a game. I turned on my TV. I was playing games. I just got a call from my coach. And I heard my roommates yelling downstairs, yes! I don't know the team, but my coach, yeah. My coach, Ohio State coach just called me like, hey, congratulations, you're going to Montreal. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. That's the first word that came out of my mouth. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus, Then later on, it's like, yeah, it gave me like a little bit of like everything that is I have to say to me, as an advice and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I believe like you have like a great future ahead of you. So just keep doing what you're doing, keep being nice guy that you are, and then like, keep working hard. Like, oh, thank you, you deserve this, enjoy it. That's what my coach told me. Then later on, FC Montreal, they called me themselves. They called me themselves. I don't know
Say,
what to say
Mike,
on the phone. Yeah.
Mike, we got you down here in Montreal.
I didn't know what to say to them, to be honest. I was like, okay. Then after the whole conversation, everything that they were saying, I wasn't like, I just want to celebrate. I want to celebrate. So immediately they were like, okay, I'll give you a call back because the GM called me. I was like, hey, I'll give you a call back. I was like, let's go. Then I yell on the phone. They can hear me. Everybody was laughing there. And then I went to downstairs to go and celebrate with my guys. It's a very, very, very great honor, and then I want to make use of the opportunity, because MLS is something like, I got my eyes on it for the past couple years now. And then seeing it happening is something like huge. And then I want to make use of the opportunity. Yeah.
Did you do a quick Google search on CF Montreal?
I don't need to do any Google search. So many people know Montreal. So, and then I've heard a lot of
they're a
good
great
about them.
team. They're a great team.
Yeah. So, and then like, I think like everybody that reached out to me from CF Montreal, amazing group of people. So, me going there, I think like it's going to be a home for me. Yeah.
It's going to be a home for him at CF Montreal. Michael Adedokun still here chilling with me here on the SS Sports TV as we talk about everything, having a chit chat, a conversation, a jolly good feeling, man. Always love to laugh. Now, now let's look at professional transition. What aspect of your game do you believe will translate well to the professional level, and where do you see room for growth?
I mean, as a young player, I'm just learning. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. So for me, it's just to be in the environment first, learning from the senior players who are in the team already. And then, I believe my coach is also going to help me. So because if you watch me play, I have too many like different attributes. So you can watch me play and be like, hey, Michael is a good dribbler. So he can dribble the ball well, he can create chances, And then someone else might watch me play and be like, oh, Mike his speed is something that I like.
Yeah,
so someone else
you're very pacey.
Exactly. So someone else might watch me and be like, I love his finishing ability. So, someone else might be like, okay, he can defend really well. He played 6 before. He played this before.
Coach, don't get headache. Where's he going to deploy? Where am I going to deploy him?
I don't think that's a headache for him. I think someone who draft me, for them to draft me, they see something they like in me. So, and then I think like, for me, I can't say this is the specific things that they see in me. So it's just up to my coach to give me like, to use me the way he wants. Because I'm a player, like I can play multiple positions. So I will do whatever my coach want me to do just to make him successful. Because giving me that opportunity is something unique in me. That's why he picked me up as their first pick in the MLS draft. So which is something like, I'm going there, trying to learn as quick as possible to adapt to the system and then help the team.
I look at your background. I see Eden Hazard jersey hanging right. Is he your favorite? Is he your role model?
That's my favorite player ever.
So will you say you model your dribble and your pace and your speed a little bit?
I won't say that. I watch a lot of players. So growing up, people in my community call me JJ Okocha. So I watch a lot of Okocha clips. He's phenomenal. He's a legend. Everybody know that. So watching Okocha, I watch a little bit of Ronaldinho. But the reason why I love Eden Hazard is the fun that he brings to the game. So that's something I really love about him. Watching him coming from France before he joined Chelsea, and what he did when he was at Chelsea. Obviously, Madrid doesn't go well for him, but what he did at Chelsea, I fell in love with everything about him. And then I would say that's the one player that I would like in my life to meet.
Are you a Chelsea fan?
I'm a Chelsea fan growing up. Yeah.
No wonder. So, who is your favorite player right now? Currently, at the moment, at your level right now, who is your favorite player?
If you take Hazard out of it?
Yeah, take Hazard out of it.
Okay, because I don't go for Messi and Ronaldo because those.
No. Those are they are expired.
Right now, I'll go for Vini.
Vinicius Junior, and he won the FIFA Men
Player
Award.
of the Year, yeah.
Right now, looking ahead, you've been drafted, you've experienced the collegiate soccer, you've seen how football, we call it where we're coming from, soccer over here is organized at the college level, and now you're about to transition to professional level. Yeah. What advice will you have to upcoming ones as regard how they would like to navigate their way? Because we have a lot of Michael Adedokun in Nigeria, where you're coming from.
Right.
Are budding with talent, but just that they may not have the opportunity or the platform to showcase the world, what they are capable of. So what advice do you have those that are coming behind you?
I mean, first thing that I would say to them is to believe in themselves. Me getting here is by the grace of God, to be honest. And then I would let them, I would like them to keep the focus on themselves. So because at the beginning, this journey is a process. You have to understand that. Not the same day that you started playing soccer, people started recognizing you, So it took me 4 years before people can know me in college soccer. So I remember my first year when I got here, I'm technical, I can play, but I'm not strong enough. So I have to do extra, like in the gym, just for me to be stronger, more, Africa, we believe so much in skills.
Yeah, forget.
But when you come here, everything is
short strength.
Exactly. So here, you can have 11 players who can run 90 minutes without getting tired. That's one thing about college. Why it's so difficult. So for me to adjust. So, but during those times, I believe I have my vision and I have my eyes on the goal. I keep my focus. People might not see me now, and I believe it's a process. I keep growing, I keep developing. So when it's my time, everything is gonna go well for me. So when I first got here, I have a seminar that I normally do every Friday. So I would talk to players back at home, some of my teammates and some of the academy players, talking to them in terms of how they can help themselves in playing, in terms of playing, what I've seen in America compared to back at home. So just for them to make use of that opportunity and the advice that I give to them. So one thing is that I have something that I call 3Ds, which is determination, dedication, and discipline. Those 3 keys help me a lot. So the first thing is that determination that I want to do it. I'm not doing it because I want money. I'm not doing it because if I want money, I can usually get a job, do it a job and stuff.
Do a regular job, do a regular 9 to 5.
Exactly. But for me, soccer, like I said earlier, is a life for me. I don't know if I don't do any other. If I don't do soccer, I will still do soccer. If I don't work as a soccer player, I will still work in a soccer environment. That's one thing I cherish so much. Everybody that know me would tell you, Mike is not a guy who's gonna go out. And you ask Mike, what does he do for fun? I play video game. My video game is FIFA. So that's all I do. But for young players that are coming up, from Nigeria who doesn't have the platform yet, I think they need to determine that, hey, I have to make it. They need to. It's not about because people doesn't give me what's it called, what I deserve. yeah, I'm gonna quit. No, that's not the best solution. It's not yet your time. Keep building. So when it's your time, everybody will recognize you. The world will recognize you. If someone tell me like, yeah, Michael, in 1 year, if you're telling me last year like, yeah, you'll be MAC Herman finalist, I would say I don't see myself as that. I know like I have the potential, to grow and be like one of the best player, but I don't see myself like being MAC Herman finalist because like for the past 3 seasons, I've been trying, you know, during that 3 seasons, I got injured, a lot of setbacks, but I never let that affect me.
Setback for a great
Yeah,
comeback. And
exactly.
that's why you're
So,
the MAC Herman finalist.
exactly. So for me, I just feel like I want it more, not because of money, but because I love it. I love to do it. I dedicate myself to it. You know, on and off the field, I know what I wanted to do. I know what I need to do to prepare for the next game. So, I know the food that I have to put in my body and the one that I don't have to put in my body. So all those little things, it really
Counts.
helps a lot. Yeah. So like I said, growing up, like nobody want me to play. And majority of the player back in Africa, nobody want them to play as well. Because they see it as a waste of time because there's no so many opportunity out there. So, but for me, that's one of the things that if God bless me enough, I want them to, a lot of people, a lot of players, young players to go through the same route that I go through. Because combining both education and soccer together is something that is very, very important. Because right now I can make a good decision. Coming to college, I was like, yeah, I just want to play soccer. But being in a college environment as a graduate now, college has shaped my
Your
perspective.
thinking, your
Yeah,
mentality, your perception,
exactly.
all that.
Exactly.
Great,
So
great,
college has
great.
changed my perspective. Like, I know what I want from like what people want me to. No, because like I'm a graduate now, I can make like a good decision by myself. I know what life can be after soccer. I have to plan ahead. All those things I don't see it. I just want to go to Europe and make money. Sometimes like you can make all the money in the world, but if you
But
are
lack
not
of planning will make you
exactly without
plunge.
planning, you're going to lose all the money. So, but now, it's a great privilege for me to call myself a graduate and also without jeopardizing my soccer career. So it's something huge. So for them, they just need like to keep believing in themselves. The opportunity is gonna come, but they need to be ready for it. That's just the thing. Because when the opportunity came 4 years
Gotta
ago,
grab
I
it.
wasn't ready for it, so nobody will pick me up. You will have the opportunity, but if you are not ready for it, it might not come again. So that belief, the determination, the dedication, and the discipline is what prepare you for the success that is coming.
All right, you heard it from Michael Adedokun. He said 3 Ds: determination, discipline, and dedication. That he wanted more because he loved it, not because of money. And that is why he is where he is right now. So if you're watching, if you're listening, just take that nugget and run with it. 3 Ds. That was how he planned himself. I appreciate that, Michael. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for making the time on the short notice to acknowledge this interview. And I wish you all the best. Come January 3rd, the winner of this MAC Herman Trophy will be announced, and hopefully, and we are praying that he will be a winner because he's up
Thank you.
against two players, Sam Bassett, and also Emil Jääskeläinen. Remember his dad, who used to be a great player for Finland. All right, and that's it here from SS Sports TV. My name is Sam, and thank you, Michael, for joining us. And have a wonderful, wonderful new year. And I look forward to seeing more of you in the MLS because I will come to Montreal. I will follow you in the MLS, and also we'll be checking in. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah. Turn me up.